I love myself, I believe in myself, I can achieve anything. I love myself, I believe in myself, I have all I need to be complete.
Well, hello, you big, beautiful Broadway world. I'm giving you jazz hands already today. It's your Broadway buddy, Ben Cameron, and I'm very happy to welcome you to the next installment of The Thankful Project. This is a project helmed by my very good friends, Bortz Skeels and Jerad Bortz, in support of their fantastic upcoming double CD, if we had CDs anymore, double CD set that has a lot of heart and meaning behind it. And we're going to explore a little bit about that with them. So let's bring them to the screen from Broadway's Mamma Mia and Wicked, The Pirate Queen, and from Starlight Express, singer-songwriter extraordinaire. This is Bortz and Skeels and Jerad Bortz.
Hey!
Hey, Bindi.
We're just throwing around credits like confetti at a gender reveal party.
Oh, if only. What color do we use these days? Do we use pink and blue, or do we use like just a rainbow?
I think we got to go straight up rainbow.
I like rainbow.
Yeah, let's go rainbow.
We can't go wrong. Clearly, you like rainbow. So, gentlemen, this is such a wonderful labor of love. These guys are two of my very dearest friends. We've traveled all over together, and I'm so happy to share with you. Huh?
And the Wicked.
We were in the Wicked together, which is going to tie into our guest today.
Yeah. Actually, over Steven's shoulder. See this rendering behind me?
Yes.
Yes.
That is everyone. That is the original Broadway Emerald City costume designed and worn by Mr. Ben Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Which then I wore for a time, and Susan Hilferty gave me that rendering as a gift.
And that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I look great and faceless, which is how I look best. So let's talk about the Thankful album. And I know you guys have a remarkable story that I think I'd like you to share with people.
Yeah. In a previous episode, Annalie Ashford, who's on the album, had talked about turning darkness into light. And this really was something for us to focus on that wasn't the darkness. And for those who don't know, the darkness was a car accident back in February of 2018 that left me paralyzed. As a spinal cord injury, I fractured my 6th cervical vertebrae and has left me in a wheelchair, and obviously a huge traumatic event that shifted our lives and created lots of darkness. But this project of saying, hey, you know what, people gave so much to us. It's not my natural state to be a receiver. I like to give love. So how can we give back? Bad. How can we give back love? So the simple idea of recording a couple of songs and releasing it was my idea. And then Steven, who was the songwriter in the family, why don't you talk about the project, how it came to be with Lynn?
Yeah, Lynn Pinto, who produces the Carols for a Cure albums every year. We got together, and I was just hoping she could give me some advice about how I could put this together. And she said, why don't we do this together? Why don't we produce it together? And she was the executive producer and put up all of her own money just so that we could do this. And it was her idea to make it a 2 album. I thought it was going to be a single album. But she said, actually, we'll get, more people, more artists, more people that everyone loves that can hear. And she said, and it's twice the goods for, about the same amount of work. A little bit more work. But it's just something she was wonderful to come in and make this happen. Help us to make this happen.
Yeah. So the album's ready. We're in pre-sales right now, and this is what we're doing, promoting it, let everyone know this light that came out of darkness.
We're dropping little nuggets one at a time with these episodes. So we have a fantastic friend who lent his voice to this project. The magnificent, the magnanimous, I don't know what that means, Marty Thomas.
Marty! Yes. Oh, yes.
Marty, I'm loving this look.
Hi, pals. Thank you.
What does magnanimous mean, Marty? It's got to apply to you. I just feel like it does.
I feel like that it's Googleable.
It's got to be.
2020. Let me see.
Oh,
Magnanimous. It means generous or forgiving, especially toward a rival or less powerful person.
Absolutely magnanimous. 100%. That's right up your alley. So Marty, you lent your voice to a song. This is my favorite title, called "I Love Myself." Can you put into context what this song meant to you as you went to record it?
It meant a lot of things. For one, it had a 4 on the floor dance beat, which is always a yes for me. And the concept of it, I read something recently, I'm going to get the quote wrong, but it said, loving yourself as you are is in itself an act of defiance. And I feel like we as humans, but particularly as artists, are ingrained to judge ourselves on such a minute level. And it's such an act of defiance to try to remove that judgment and try to not judge ourselves by who we're surrounded with and what we've created and what we're surrounded with, but just by looking at the goodness that radiates within. And I think that's everything that this song is about, is a defiant cry for I will like what I see in the mirror, and I will make the best of what I've been given and be grateful for my blessings.
Wonderful, radical self-acceptance. And
yes.
I love that. So we're going to get to see you perform said song. But before we do, I believe you have a tiny brown bag that you need to open.
Oh, yes. A Hunger Games style package was delivered to me in the arena yesterday. I heard a beep, beep, beep above me. And a little machine brought me a brown paper bag with the handwriting everyone aspires to. I write like a serial killer, but look at this.
Oh.
That's Steven's writing. He has the best penmanship. And a little known fact.
Yes.
I'm a psychopath. Look
Me
at that.
too.
That scrawl.
Steven can write in that beautiful cursive backwards as well.
And as a little boy, like in the second grade, I learned to write forward and backwards, and my teacher thought I was a witch. I was a flaming redhead and freckles, and she thought I was strange. She said, "What are you doing?" So when she look at my work, I had written everything in cursive backwards completely, and she thought it was a little bit freaky.
I'm still not 100%. You're not a witch.
No. All right, open that thing up.
Very special skill.
I literally write like somebody that's going to be hiding in your bushes.
Oh, look at that. It's
Yeah.
a set.
I love it.
Now, to give you all the viewers a little context, this is a prominent lyric within the song that Marty recorded. So I think we should get to the music and enjoy Marty Thomas, I Love Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single day I take control. Live my best life and let myself grow. Don't sabotage, just let love in. I'm taking action, I'm gonna win. Sometimes life can bring you down. Prop yourself up and turn things around. Weed out the haters, you haters be gone. Conscious is rising and I'm moving on.
Myself, I can achieve anything. I love myself, I believe in myself. I have all I need to be complete. Just love yourself and believe in yourself. You can achieve. You can do anything. Just love yourself and believe in yourself. You have all you need to be complete. I love myself, I believe in myself. I can achieve.
Yes!
Stephen, what a great song you wrote.
Thank you, baby.
Do you know what's crazy? That's the exact same riff I use to end every song I ever sing, which is totally weird. That
you want to hear an
we were
amazing
so
story?
simpatico.
He recorded that at 9 a.m. because I called him. I said, Marty, we can get together. What's a good day for you? He gave me the day, and he said, I can do it at 9. I'm like, really, Marty? It's kind of really high, and you're screaming. No, I'm good. I'm good. Came in 45 minutes, laid that down. He said, oh, I already had cut 2 hair appointments. He'd cut people's hair that morning. And he said, I have to be at the airport in an hour. And we did the lead vocal and all the background vocals in like 45 minutes.
We really did. It was an amazing race.
All our mouths were like, okay. He's like, is it good? He said, I think I got one more in me. And we're like, okay, go, baby. That's Marty's time at 9 a.m., baby.
We had moments where Lynn and the producer in the studio would be like, can you try this thing? Do you have this note? And I'm like, I doubt it, but play it. Let's try.
He did.
And I'm sure you did. You're kind of superhuman.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This feels like it's a really, really good fit for Marty, obviously. But was Marty the first person that popped in your head when you created the song?
Yes, I was writing with him in mind. Yes, and the message too for our human rights campaign people, for our LGBTQIA, and everyone. I think we all have these demons in our head, always telling us we're not good enough, and how can we be what everybody wants us to be when really you just gotta believe in yourself. It's corny, cliche, but it's the truth. And I mean, I still fight those demons daily. Like, am I good enough? And I'm like, this is who I am. This is what I have to offer. Hopefully somebody will enjoy it. But yes, as I was writing, I could hear literally Marty's voice in my head. I'm like, he's going to take this to another level. And he did.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Grandma. Good job, Grandma.
So, Grandma,
What I got?
The two of them
Marty and I
both.
have, because we're doing Wicked together, we developed the realization we both enjoyed, some grandma things.
I was a knitter.
how was I going to say? Like crochet?
Yeah, I mean gardening,
I think that's very sweet.
Yeah.
I
So
think
yeah,
that's nice.
this song of Marty is all the way. Love it.
Thank you.
Grandma Thomas, how have you kind of been remaining sane of late?
That's questionable, as I am or not. I see myself as a very creative human, and I thrive when I'm being creative. And it's definitely been challenging to find ways to push forward and create ideas in quarantine and create audiences and create concepts with no budget, with no help, with no leaving your apartment. So I've done a lot of online concerts. I had released an album right before the quarantine.
So good. Slow dancing with the boys. So good.
So good.
Thank you. And it's such a bummer to have such plans. Like, I had a full year of touring planned, and I was heading to Europe in the fall to do a 6-country tour to promote the album and to just to create and perform. And it really is such a bummer when all of that is pulled out from under you, but it's at least nice to know that you're not alone, that every other creative in the world literally has had the same thing happen to them. So I've just been trying to create things. I've got a remix album coming out of remixes of a single I released last year. It's a mashup of I Am What I Am from Lacage with Christina Aguilera's Beautiful. It's an 8 remix maxi single that we're just mastering now. That's next. Then I'm going to start a remix album of Slow Dancing with a Boy. And I've started pre-production of my Christmas album.
Yeah, Christmas album from Marty Thomas. That's the gift I needed today.
Absolutely. Put that in your, that's going in your stocking.
There's no telling if I'll get that done for this year, but here's the thing. We're under no deadlines anymore.
Well, as it turns out, time has no meaning.
Right. None of it.
All right. We like to wrap up our time together in the theme of the album, Thankful, of talking about what today and this day are we thankful for, and what are we saying no thank you to? I'll go to Jerad and Stephen first.
I'm thankful that Marty Thomas is doing a Christmas CD. I cannot wait. I'm very thankful and excited about that. I didn't know that. He didn't tell us that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I'm not thankful. No thanks to the 15 pounds that I've gained since the pandemic. We better get back to normal soon, or I'm going to be a house.
In an apartment, no less.
Exactly.
A house and apartment. I was thinking about how thankful I was that, Stephen went to Lynn Pinto and said, "Hey, do you have any advice?" And she was like, you don't have to say anything. I'm already in. I'm doing whatever you say you're doing. And so I'm really thankful for Lynn's support and just being that person that just said yes. Sometimes you just need someone to say yes. And she did enthusiastically and has been on this journey for the past 2 years. And it's because of her that this network of musicians that she would say, hey, this is the story, this is the cause. And those musicians just jumped on board, the arrangers. Anyways, but it all started with Lynn just giving that initial yes. So thankful to Lynn. And saying no thank you. This is always the hard one. I get so excited and we talk about these things that are going so well in this album and Marty and songs. I'm like, what am I saying no thank you to? I know there's, what I'm saying no thank you to? On the corner of 58th Street and 10th Avenue, there's a curb cutout that has been treacherously ripped up since March. Saying no thank you to that curb cutout. So I have to go an entire block out of my way every time I go up 10th Avenue. But it's good.
You don't realize
there's the silver lining.
You don't realize how often you're going up 10th Avenue really until it elongates. What about you, Marty?
I can completely relate in so many ways. I've spent months and months in wheelchairs.
Right.
It's a nightmare in New York. It's so hard. I am grateful that I've had so many friends who've spent the quarantine very lonely and very cooped up without someone to chat with and somebody to bounce ideas off of and somebody to just commiserate with. And I've got my 2 sweet dogs. This is Charlie.
Oh.
And my boyfriend, Jeffrey. And we've had, as many problems as you can have with a little family to rely on. We're at least grateful that we have each other during tough times. So I am very grateful that I have support and I have company. I say no thank you to travel bans. I am such a princess I have been so fortunate to be able to, I just didn't even know how lucky I was that in my career, it feels like every 3 or 4 months, somebody's willing to fly me somewhere with a pool to do a show and I get a little vacation. And nobody has been interested in flying me nowhere this year. And it's bizarre to me. I need a vacation.
Fair enough.
No thank you to no vacation.
I wholly agree with that sentiment. I'm thankful for the technology that allows us to actually see our friends and be reunited with my wicked family and my friends right now. And I am saying no thank you to my imaginary boyfriend who is a problem.
Problematic.
Totally problematic. Jerad, tell us how people can pre-order the album and support the causes that you're supporting with Thankful.
So during pre-sales, we're just available on iTunes, and what you get when you pre-order the album is, first of all, the fabulous song you sang, you heard today by Marty Thomas, and all the other singles that have been released during this Thankful Project series. So head over to iTunes, pre-order the album. But then once we're released at the end of these 6 weeks, you'll be able to get the album on all the streaming platforms that you know and love.
Perfect. Well, I know and love all of you guys, and I'm thankful for you. And I hope you all out there remember to find things to be thankful for. And we'll see you guys again very, very soon. Love you guys.
Thanks, Ben. Love you. Thanks, Marty.
Love you. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.